Hi, I'm astrologer Penny Dix, and I I am here to tell you about the forthcoming astrology, the astrological influences for the week commencing today, Sunday, the 7th of December. And I want to know how everyone is. And I see some of you are already tuning in on the live chat because I had one of those awful nights last night where I was very tired before I went to bed. I hadn't slept well the previous night. And then I go to bed and I'm waiting to drop off, and nothing happened. Anyway, this went on till 1 o'clock in the morning, which point I gave up and thought, oh, I'll go on YouTube and see what's going on, and came across Stefan Burns, our favorite astrophysicist, geologist, who said, boom shakalaka, as he does. And he said that we had just had this massive 8.1 M class flare from the sun, which had hit the Earth or was hitting the Earth. And what that did was it made or brought about an earthquake in Alaska, which was at about 6.3. It was about a 6.3 on the Richter scale. And at the same time, Kulawawa, if I've got the pronunciation right, on Hawaii, sent 3 jets of molten lava up into the air, which went on for presumably several hours. So I'm just wondering how everyone is, because then I listened to this video that he had put out, and it was very interesting because I said, well, I wondered if this was why I just couldn't sleep, because of the energy from the sun affecting Earth. And I just wondered. And then I see coming up in the chat on this video, people saying all over the world they can't sleep, they've got insomnia. Those of us in nighttime parts of the world, because he's over in the West Coast or Hawaii or wherever. So it was lunchtime for him. And what was interesting is that at one point I said, I thought to myself, I wonder if when you get one of these M-class flares hitting the planet, and I will come to the astrology in a minute, don't worry, do not fear, I will get to the astrology. But when you get one of these huge solar outbursts hitting the planet and an earthquake, does it resonate all the way through the planet to the other side? Just as I was thinking that, he says, let's look at the something something, and there's a scale which shows which part of the Earth on the other side would be potentially affected. And it was actually down round the tip of South Africa. And so I thought, I wonder if that reverberates up to the Mediterranean, because in the end, I don't know about you, and I'm going to come and have a look at your lovely live chat in a minute, but I'm finding it hard to actually focus. I got 4 hours. I'm not good on 7 hours. To operate on 4 hours is really hard. And in the end, I had to resort to a wee nip of scotch to see if that would help induce me to sleep. I think ultimately it possibly did, but so I'm just wondering if anyone else on this side of the planet, the opposite side to West Coast and Hawaii, had similar sleep problems last night. Even if you're watching this in catch up later, tomorrow, whenever, I'd be really curious to know. But anyway, I have soldiered on through today, and I managed to get 2 more videos done, which I've uploaded to the channel for the ultimate overviews for 2026. So today we had Cancer is up now. sun and rising sign, and Leo. And so now we've got Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. And so I've got 7 more to go, which maybe by next weekend or maybe into the following week. But I want them to be right. And so I am being very, very analytically Virgo minded about it. And I'm not Virgo. However, you know, sometimes one just has to use that energy. You go, I'm going to borrow a bit of this energy. I need some Virgo analytical, critical brained energy. Right. I got that off my chest. Now let me see how you all are. So, I've got to go back a long ways. Christine in Cyprus, you've had Storm Byron. Oh my God, I hope you're all right. And Simi is here. And Cosmic 3IA. Hello, Cosmic 3IA. You had a crazy week of unexpected events and funny twists. And yeah, Cosmic 3IA, full moon, absolutely. You know, we think they don't affect us, they do. And often, and I was listening to the lovely Rick Levine on Astrology Hub, to a video of his that he's just done recently about next year. And he was saying that with these lunar events, new moons, full moons, is often... Hello, George. Hello. Did you hear him? That was George. He's come over to say hello. I don't think he'll come up, but he came to say hello. Anyway, that it's usually the 2 or 3 days after or the days leading up when you get the most energy. And I have to say that full moon in Gemini was affecting me. So let me see what else is being said. We've got, yes, Vishka, hello. Oh God, I hope I sleep well tonight as well, Vishka. I have, I've actually just had a glass of red wine. I'm going to have the second one before I go to bed after I've done this live stream, because that way I'm thinking, please, 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 I will sleep. And let's see what else we've got. Shirley, hello, Shirley. And Andy, good morning, Andy. You're from tiny town in BC at a hockey tournament. You haven't left the hotel yet, so you're still there. Well, it's lovely to see you here, Andy. And hi, Poonam. And yes, so you've been clearing up, Christine, in Cyprus. Monag, good to see you. Welcome. Amanda, you've had fitful sleep recently too. And Parry, good morning, Parry, or afternoon. Today is a brand new beginning and a gift to experience the magnificence of life around us. Absolutely. And that's what I've tried to do. I've carpe diemed today. I've seized the day. And I'm hoping by seizing it, when I get into bed tonight, I will just completely collapse. Hello, Samantha. Good to see you. And Christine, Elaine, you've got a very heavy week coming, so you're nervous about what will come of your life changes. Well, Elaine, then you need to listen carefully to what I say about the astrology this week, which is there's a few bits going on. And of course, Neptune is going direct. And hi from the Netherlands, Patrick. And we've got AMAC, and we've got, who else haven't I said? Ursa, hello. You've just swapped sides of the bed with your husband after 30 years. You're both sleeping better. I haven't got a husband to swap sides with. And last night, and if any of you are on my Facebook page, check out the photos I loaded this morning of George Chin, because I took some pictures of him at about 3 o'clock this morning, as you do, because he was just like, excuse me, you've moved again. We're supposed to be resting and sleeping. And he did not like it at all that I was, hello, George. Hello, did you have supper? He's had supper. He did not like it that I was moving around a lot because I couldn't sleep. And you've got AMAC, your living room light bulb went. So it is fairly light heaven here. Okay, what else have we got? We've got hello, Susanna Secret. You had a weird dream. Ooh, is it? Can you tell it to us? Andy. Oh dear, it's hang on. Where are we all going? It's all gone. I think. Oh, Jim. Hello, Jim. Yes, George Chin had a long night too. Oh, you'll gift some Virgo to me. Thank you, from your Virgo ascendant. Truly, absolutely appreciated. And who's had surgery cancelled? Oh gosh, that's horrible because I don't know who it is who's had surgery cancelled, but but we are still in Mercury retrograde shadow. That's what I will say. And then we've got Red Pilot from Canada. Hi, Russian Dye Earthling. And just checking in briefly. Okay, right. That's all the preliminaries and the hellos. So what I want to know if any of you did have disrupted sleep patterns over the last 24 hours, because I just don't think it was any coincidence, because normally I sleep well. I'm not an insomnia person, and last night was just, I was actually lying there counting on one hand the times in my life when I've had a night like that. And the problem is, and I don't know about you, but when I get into these states where it's like the dark night of the soul, and I didn't want to get up or go and watch a film or do anything like that. I just thought I just rest. But anyway, of course, then this starts working, doesn't it? So, and then it's like, oh, did my heart just do something funny? So then you start getting into the overthinking about your health and the anxiety. And I don't mind dying, but I don't want to die tonight because my cleaner doesn't come till Monday morning. And that would be awfully terrible for the cats to have me as a dead body for, 36 hours. So then I start worrying about all those things. And then, as if YouTube algorithm reads my mind, I'm getting all these videos coming up talking about, signs to look for when you're dying. And I'm going, oh no. So you can see I had a bit of a night, really. Amanda Roberts, hello. Hot chocolate with a brandy. I'll have to buy some hot chocolate. What a good idea. You've had twinges in your chest. Okay, Russian Dye Earthling. I think I'm not. Cosmic 3IA, you started to listen to Leo 2026. It's got you a bit freaky. I've been in an inertia state for the past 6 to 7 years. Well, 2026 might change all of that, my darling, because it is going to be, well, you can just stick your fingers in your ear and go la 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 and wait till 2027, but you're missing out on some great opportunities if you do that. See me, you've been having nightmares because you've been cleaning up your shadow side. Well, certainly my shadow side was telling me, oh, you haven't dealt with me, and oh, you haven't dealt with me. That was what was coming up for me last night. Oh, I tell you. Do you know, at one point, I even considered getting up, looking as terrible as I did at 3 o'clock in the morning, and just coming live on YouTube and saying, hello, is anyone out there? Does anyone else feel like me and can't sleep? And I wonder what the astrology is saying. And where, well, the moon was in Cancer, still is, might have moved into Leo. Let me have a look if it's moved into Leo. When the moon is in Cancer, for me, even though the moon rules Cancer, for me, because I'm a Leo rising, so it's my 12th house, what happens is I get depressed. Now, this doesn't mean everyone is going to get depressed when the moon is in Cancer, but I just think it's interesting. It's when it goes in my 12th house that, and the moon is still in Cancer, and oh my goodness, it's conjunct Jupiter, retrograde Jupiter in Cancer, and that means it's hitting off my Jupiter-Uranus conjunction in the 12th house. That explains it all. That is a sort of fight-flight reaction, and that'll be why I was so kind of rabbit in car headlights last night in bed. You wish you looked that great when you don't get enough sleep. Oh, believe me, there's a lot on here. And the glass of red wine before I came on helped. Haven't you noticed? You can't stop me wittering yet. Ursa, you're glad that, thank you, Elaine, you love me, thank you. Ursa, you're glad that Uranus is leaving Taurus soon. You can already feel the energy start to shift. Well, remember, not till April, so be patient a little bit longer. But yes, we will notice. Oh, Red Pilot, you're getting over the flu. You had a challenging week going through recovery. But I hope you're feeling better. all sending you some love, light, and Reiki healing to really recover soon. Amanda Roberts, Penny, the full moon seems to have had an effect on Starmer. He looks increasingly bonkers. Listen, the whole English government, UK government, looks bonkers at the moment, and what's going to unfold is just, well, who knows? And what can we say? But I tell you what I did watch, which is really worth going and watching as a catch up. I joined the live stream that Steve Judd did, looking at what's happened in 2025 and what's ahead in 2026 yesterday. And it was really interesting, apart from the fact he had one of those terrible technical things where the whole thing froze for about 10 minutes and he had to reboot and come back on, but we all loyally stayed there. But it's a very good live stream. And so I do recommend that, to have a look at that in catch up. And let me see. And I did think to myself, I thought, it's not just me that gets problems with live streams. And I thought also, looking at the live chat he was having in his feed, I thought, I think I'm quite fortunate. I think all my people, all my soul fam are terribly kind. So thank you. You're all absolutely lovely. You watched Steve, Amanda. Yes, I think we saw each other there, didn't we? Or we recognized each other there. Yes, Jim, I saw you there, and I was just like, hello and hello. And see me, you're cleaning up your shadow side to raise your confidence level. You're planning some big projects in 2026, so it's greatly needed. Excellent. And hi, Phil, good to see you here. What pretty coloured hearts you're sending. And Ursa, bizarre scenes at the FIFA World Cup with the orange one receiving a peace prize. No. Oh, I missed that. And then dancing to YMCA at the end. Oh, how lacking in taste, might I say. Anyway, there we go. So Christine, you watched both Steve and Rick's videos. Yes, they were good, weren't they? Interesting. That they're same but different. So listen, what's happening with the astrology this week? Because I will be, of course, doing my Wednesday Astro Witter on Wednesday. So I will be going over more of the transits towards the end of the week then. But today is quite interesting because Mercury, our planet of communication, is making a nice helpful trine to Saturn and Jupiter. And so we've got this lovely energy, and I'm just trying to find where it is, Saturn and Jupiter. There it is. And so it's this energy is, I think, very stabilizing. So it may be that, everything that might have been sending us a little bit off balance yesterday through the full moon will have been or becoming stabilized today, because the energy today is insightful. And I think because it's Mercury, it's a quietly powerful transit, because again, we've got that grand water trine. We're nearly out of it. It will be dissolving soon. What did Sil? All the heart colors. Or finally feels like a beginning of some movement now. Oh, I do hope so. Yes, Jim, I agree. Ursa, I Cosmic 3IA. I will have to have a look. I'll see if I can get it on YouTube or something. But what can we say about the orange one? And Steve Judd yesterday had several people exited his video because he too referred to the President of the United States as the orange one. Well, there we go. And I like that, Christine. We're in the time of dreamers. Dreams can always help you see the shadows. Well, I hope I get some good dreams tonight because I sleep. Yes, see me. I think that's a really good way of putting it. The feelings you get about 2026 is almost giddy-like. So it will be interesting, yes. But coming back to the transit today, this transit today, for those of you that have still got today going on, because for me, as soon as I switch off, I'm in bed. But this transit it creates a harmonious flow between our intuition, our structure through Saturn, and it's a great time really to be doing what we're doing tonight. For me to be, um, speaking, doing what I'm doing. And it's a way to have serious conversations, to do some healing work on oneself and one's shadow. And it's a good time to look at one's own karmic past, I think. Thoughts can become grounded with this energy. And I think emotional boundaries over today and tomorrow are strengthened without becoming rigid. So today and tomorrow, it's a great time for speaking the truth. Jupiter, truth. Rules Sagittarius, truth. Making commitments and resolving long-standing issues. It's a great time to sign agreements, serious agreements, even though Mercury is still in its shadow. It's only going to be in its shadow for about another, I think it's about 5 days. So it's not very long. And this transit that we have today, which is, I think, quite lovely, it's those meaningful, quiet breakthroughs that we get, maybe on an internal level. And these are the ones that cause our growth, and not in a dramatic way. Let me have a look. Let's see what you're saying. Ukraine is being abandoned. I don't like that at all. Absolutely. Well, don't worry. Europe won't abandon Ukraine. I can assure you of that. Not only because we daren't, but because it's morally wrong. And so, speaking as a European, and I hope I can speak for my fellow Europeans, we will not abandon Ukraine. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. I see, actually, I think tomorrow, President Zelensky is actually meeting up with Sir Keir Starmer again in London. So there are things going on. Hello, Margaret Louise. Good to see you here. So let's see. So let's move on to let's see what's going on. Monday, Tuesday, 9th of December. Mars, our planet of assertion, anger, aggression, sexuality, war, square Saturn. Mars is in Sagittarius. So fire and, and Saturn, of course, as we know, is in Pisces. But Saturn is direct. And Neptune actually goes direct this week, but I'm not going to talk about that today because I'm going to talk about that in my Wednesday Astro Witter. And see me, I see what you're saying there. Canada won't either. We have the largest population of Ukrainians outside of the Ukraine. That's good to hear. And Margaret, I presume you're talking to me and telling me I look fabulous. Bless you. Thank you. I'll take that. But thank you. Much appreciated. Not bad when you haven't had much sleep the night before. Wishka or Vishka, your dog next to you on the pillow, thinking of this sometimes, but Penny, we are from a good, yes, we are from a good year. Elaine, thank you to Europe for doing what we will not. I know many of us feel sick about our country's lack of compassion. Well, I wonder what's going to happen on Tuesday, because Mars squaring Saturn, there's saber rattling going on. Oh, bless you, Margaret. That is so kind. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. Margaret has said, I look lovely or fabulous. Absolutely fabulous, darling. So I think we need it'll be interesting because, of course, tomorrow Zelensky's having these talks with, basically the British War Council, shall we say? And I think, you know, by Tuesday we're going to see the results of that, and it will be interesting to see because this is a frustrating transit. Mars in Sagittarius squaring Saturn in Pisces. Saturn is flapping around, trying to get some grounding, which it can't in Pisces. And, you know, Mars is, well, Mars wants to act and act swiftly. And there'll be clashes with anything that limits Mars's intention to make headway with, say, what's happening in Ukraine will be really frustrating. So there could be delays this week around whatever is trying to be resolved with Ukraine, let alone Palestine or Gaza and Israel. I mean, what can I say? So I think Mars is going to feel very passionate about getting things moving quickly. And Saturn is going to be showing us all the pitfalls about how things can't be that way or work that way. Now, if you take that down a few notches and transpose that into your personal life, you might feel eager to push forward with plans and projects that you've got and take risks. But that Saturn energy could be somebody saying, I don't know. Is this a good idea? Maybe you should rethink that. So there could be short tempers on Tuesday and tomorrow around this first half of the week anyway. But if one persists and trusts the timing of Saturn, so Mars in Sagittarius wants to get it done and get it done now. Quick, quick, quick. I want it done now. But if Mars could just stand back and trust Saturn saying, no, this has to take time. It cannot be sorted in a quick, one-off meeting. Then actually the long-term benefits can be really positive. So as I said, on the 10th, which is Wednesday, when I will do my astro forecast for the rest of the week, my astro witter, Neptune will go direct in Pisces. And, that's really exciting. And I'm going to talk about that on Wednesday, but it is exciting because it's almost like we're just sort of getting to that stage of, whoa, we're getting into, here we go, we're ready. We're moving towards 2026 and some significant changes being brought about by these big outer planets, changing signs, bringing in fresh new energy. Let's see. So Saturn is our teacher or mentor. That's a very good way to put it, Simi. And the message could be, I should have stayed in bed. I'd have stayed in bed if I could have slept, but I couldn't. Thank you, Margaret. Finally, Zill. So I know, I should think it's wonderful for you, Andy, watching your kids do what they love doing. I think you're giving them the best gift you could give them in the freedom to express themselves and explore their passions and talents. That can only be for the good. And let's see. So Neptune goes direct. Now, then the next one that I really want to look at is also on Wednesday, and I'll look at this again on Wednesday, but Mercury, our planet of communication, has yet another opposition to Uranus. And this will be with Mercury, our our planet of communication, at 28 degrees of Scorpio. So Scorpio, remember, that muddy pit, those dark secrets coming out. Will we midweek hear some shocking or get shocking revelations about the recently released e-files? One asks oneself, because it's Mercury opposite Uranus at 28 degrees of Taurus, retrograde. So Uranus is about the unexpected, shocks, it's electric, it's sudden, and Mercury has been having these oppositions with Uranus. And I have a feeling the last time it had this opposition was actually also when some news came out about the e-files. So quite interesting. And you've got airline pilots on strike in Canada. Oh no. And get golden light. Hello, Trish. Hello, Trish. Good to see you. Margaret, you've not had children. It must be wonderful. Do you know what? I absolutely agree with you, Margaret, because I too have not had children. And I would have liked them when I was ready to have them. But of course, when I was ready to have them, it didn't happen. And it is probably the biggest regret I have in my life, although I bow to the greater wisdom of the cosmos and the divine that knows better than me. And that, as we've actually touched on before, I've got loads of children. I'm just this great big, kind of earth mother. But I really wish I'd had children. So anyway, you've got lots of strikes in Canada. Oh dear, that's not good. Right, so Mercury opposite Uranus. We also had that. This is about exposing truth. So it will be interesting to see what evolves this week, because basically everything like governmentally to do with, different parts of the government, different corporate beings, money markets, stock markets, are all beginning their kind of slow down, wind down, balancing the metaphorical books before January 2026. So Mercury opposite Uranus could really put a bit of a sting in the tail. Mercury's in Scorpio. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Simi. I'm an earth mother. I've got all my cats, 5 cats. You've been through this before, but you are a mother figure to your cats and many. Yes, I am. I am. Oh, thank you, Amanda. I'm lovely mother energy. No, I got to get all squishy. Okay, so I do think that you could, on a personal level, with this energy of Mercury opposite Uranus, you could get unexpected news. There can be unexpected news to do with finances or joint finances. And it may be that something needs to be tweaked, changed, and you're being given a heads up about it. And I think you have to be careful that you don't get reactive with this energy, and try not to get stuck in fixed ideas and thinking about anything, because these are 2 fixed energies. Mercury, of course, is a mutable planet, but Uranus in Taurus is fixed. So is Uranus. It rules Aquarius. It's an air sign or an air planet. And I suspect that our antennae are going to be on high alert around the middle of the week with bits of news that are coming out. So, okay, what I wanted to say next, I wanted to actually thinking about all these solar flares and the solar storms, the volcano in Hawaii going through more massive ejections of lava streams and earthquakes, thankfully not in populated areas. So, we're saved that. But yesterday, I watched a newly released documentary, which some of you may have heard of, some of you may not, but I highly recommend it. It's called The Age of Disclosure. And it is about the UFO and UAP phenomena. And it's very well done, very well made. It's new. It's called The Age of Disclosure. And it so fits in with Pluto in Aquarius and Uranus in Gemini. It would just not surprise me if finally we accept or get evidence that there are extraterrestrial forms of intelligence. Now, that doesn't mean ET or aliens in the traditional Hollywood style. This means that if they are extraterrestrial or alien, they're just not human. They could be not human already on parts of planet Earth, in different dimensions, in huge bases under the ocean. They said in this documentary that there are vast areas of our oceans. They have no idea what's down there. Now, I don't know, and I could be wrong. I'm just giving you the information I got from watching this documentary. And it was just fascinating. So I really do, recommend it. Yes, Parry, we are all intertwined energetically. What's that, Lola? Yes, the Ancient Apocalypse series by Graham Hancock. Well, it's okay. Age of Disclosure. It's literally on my pirate television, has just been uploaded. And I think it was only released a few months ago, 2 or 3 months ago. But it really is interesting. So those are the main themes that I wanted to focus on for our astrology for the week ahead. And because I think there is a lot of energy around that can provoke at the moment anxiety, fear, overwhelm, overthinking, I thought it might be interesting to just look for some quotes that describe anxiety and fear in general, because I think this is something that we all grapple with at times. So that even though logically and consciously, like me last night in my dark night of the soul, we think, well, if I die, I won't know. Well, I may know, and it probably will be all right. So, but I worry about all the other things, like what's going to happen to the cats and who's going to find me and all of those, that sort of nature of things. So if I suddenly don't appear, please try and find out what's happened to me, because I might be dead in bed. So, but all these issues came up for me last night, and I am sure I am not alone in having these feelings and fears. So, Seneca said, we suffer more in our imagination than in reality. And I thought, yeah. And I knew that last night when I was, as I say, my dark night of the soul. It is a kind of, I'm just seeing what good idea, Christine. Is that my phone number you want? It's on my, if you've had an email from me, it's on my email. It's on my email address. You'll see my mobile number at the bottom of my emails. Any email you've had from me has got my mobile number. See me. You're learning to live life by trusting whatever the universe gives you, whether good, bad, or indifferent. Yes, and I think that's something that we all do. Um, oh, Amanda, I'll come back. Let me hold that bit. Amanda, excellent idea. When I do the tarot cards you suggested, and before I hold them up, you've got to guess what I've drawn. Oh, I love it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, but Simi, you were saying that about trusting. Yeah, we have to. Oh, someone was asking phone numbers. Somebody asked something else, and I've lost the thread. Oh dear. Phone number. Anyone who has had an email from me from my pennydix16@gmail.com will have my phone number. You just need the mortar code 00356. So give me a daily social check that you're alive, or see whether I'm active on Facebook, things like that, and just send me an SMS on my phone, especially if you haven't heard from me for a couple of days. Oh dear, what we do. But you do worry about these things. And let's see and this is quite funny, this next one, because it's Michelle de Montaigne who said, "My life has been full of terrible misfortunes, most of which never happened." What does this tell me? Probably all the things I'm worrying about won't happen. Franklin D. Roosevelt said, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." And yeah, it's the things that go bump in the night, isn't it? It's so silly. Oh, you've been worrying about your cats too, Margaret. Oh, yeah, I know. I know. Parry, you died for 20 minutes and just thought you'd fainted. Oh, my God. And do you remember anything? Did anything come up for you? Let's see what else I've got here on overwhelm and mental burden. Marcus Aurelius said, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." And then I've added this one, which I heard on a hypnotherapy track. And it was from a script by the hypnotherapist I went to for a while, not Sarah. This is another hypnotherapist called Emma Sobey. And she was lovely, or is lovely. And the quote I will give from her, which is probably a quote she's borrowed from somewhere else, I don't really know, is, "Most of the things we worry about never actually happen." I love that. I love that. I'm just seeing what Parry said. Gratitude and renewed attention to live with fearlessness and joyous celebration. And Patrick, what are you saying? Let us all post a Xmas card on Penny's community. Oh, that would be wonderful. This is a beautiful way to thank Penny for all her good work. It helps also with YouTube. That's true algorithm. Let us send Penny a warm. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Patrick. That would be great. At the end, love is all that matters. Warm hearts, Penny. Thank you. Oh, that's a great idea. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Right. So what has been suggested is that what I do is I choose 3 cards, and you are going to tell me what they are, and we'll see whether we get close. So, I'm not going to have those. Oh, you got Marcus Aurelius book for your brother. Oh, it'll fall on stony ground. Oh, well, we have to have that one. They're all falling out all over the place, with obviously a lot of energy around. So, right, and that one, Right, so we've got that one. We've got that one. And I'm going to choose one more. And it's that one. Whoa, okay. Right, okay. So what's my first card? I'm going to see if I can, what's the word? Telepathically send it to you. Close, Ursa, close, of that genre. Ursa has said the Tower. Let's have another guess, and then I'll show you what it is. Yeah, that's true, Mary Thornbury. It's very difficult when we get older to not think of the future, because 25 to 30 years, very unlikely we're here. And yes, that is difficult. No reflection in Penny's glasses. No, it's not Temperance. It's not a Queen. It's not the Five of Cups or the Hanged Man. Do you give up? Do you give up? Three of Swords, no. You fainted a few times. You forgot everything. Scary. Yeah, it's horrible. Hanged, no. Right. No. Ready? Oh, I've got to cover up their bits. Oh, I have to cover up their bits. It's the Devil. Well, I think something's coming up that gets faced this week. I think the shadow is out to play. Yep, the Devil. The Devil is here. So there is something that is going to. This is that Mercury in Scorpio opposite Uranus. That's what I think. There is something then I think maybe then something potentially quite shocking comes out. Hello, Beth Hendrickson. Temperance. No, I haven't got that one either. Have you got that one? I haven't got that one. Covering up the only interesting part, I know. But I'd quite like this video to stay up on YouTube. So the animal medicine card was Lizard Dreaming Lizard. Will you dream with me? Travel across the stars, beyond the place of time and space. There live visions from afar. That's beautiful. Margaret, your mother lived till 96. I don't think I could afford to live to 96. That's what I think sometimes. I'm sure I'm not alone in that. See me, you've got the moon, the wheel of fortune, and the 10 of cups. So the moon, well, okay, we can see that as moon cycles. Wheel of fortune is about cycles and things changing. And the 10 of cups, that everything becomes kind of at the end, it's okay. What have I got here? Nope, it's not the Six of Cups. You're nervous for next week, Elaine. You'd like to sleep through it. I just want to sleep through tonight, please. That's what my goal is tonight. Oh, you're Scorpio with your Mercury there too. No, but close. I'm going to show you. It's the Chariot. Did anyone sense that it's the Chariot? So there's movement. Things are gonna. This is this week. Devil, Mars, War card on Tuesday. Yeah, good point, Joe Newell. You may stay in bed too. Yeah, yeah. Yes, Margaret. I understand that. That is the point, isn't it? And I think that I'm going to tell you that the third card is also Major Arcana. So let's see if you can guess what this is. Yes, it's going to be quite a week, Amanda. Absolutely. Parry, you died in the ambulance and was just getting the oxygen and the heart shocking to help you out. My God. The bed might collapse. Hierophant, fool. No, it's not the Tower. Any more? Because it is. Okay. It's the World. Oh, another naked lady. It's the World. I think I've got her bits covered. No, it's the World, Joe Newell. It's the World, Christine. So if you think about it, so we've got the world, then we've got, and the second card out was the Chariot, and the first card out was the Devil. So, that's actually is a pretty prophetic, and I mean prophetic, not pathetic, week. This indicates that it's almost as if it's saying that the cosmos is in control. The cycles of fate, of time, the cycles of Saturn, that Mars square Saturn is in charge. And this is a fated week from the perspective of the tarot energies. So we will see. So Parry, aphasia from the craziness of this time of recovery was quite an adventurous experience with trust and determination. I think you're very brave, Parry. I have huge respect for you. I mean, wow, just wow. And it wasn't your time. Very good point, Christine. And you love all animals. I love all animals, insects, the whole lot of them, as long as they don't hurt me, whichever ones they are. And, I was reading this little useless piece of information as you get on Facebook last night in the middle of the night about cats share something like 96% of their DNA with tigers. And I thought, oh, yes, I've got my own baby tigers. And George was all cuddled up to me, and I was kind of feeling his paws and his claws and thinking, oh, he's a tiger. So hello, Essence Joy. Good to see you. Get golden light. We're leveling up. Are you ready? I like that. And yes, absolutely. So listen, guys, I'm going to go in a minute if I can tear myself away from you, because I really think I need to go to bed and I need to try and sleep. I really hope I sleep. And I like that, Cosmic 3IA. You read, pull a card, Cosmic 3IA. You read cats are the most complete creatures. Yes, I saw that. That was interesting. Yes, Christine, good point. I think Parry has something to do in this world. Red Pilot, the magician, new beginnings. We're ready. We all have many choices of what we focus on and how to navigate through our own unique ways. Thank you, Penny. You are so welcome, Parry. Thank you for your energy and for joining and supporting us here. You've got kind of like the moon being a time of unknown, the Wheel of Fortune being a time of change and movement, with having faith that it works out with the 10 of Cups. That's lovely. Amanda Roberts, thank you so much, Benny. I wish you a lovely deep sleep and sweet dreams. Oh God, I hope so. Elaine, good luck, and I hope I rest and feel great tomorrow. Oh, Phil, you're so welcome. All of you are so welcome. And I think it'll be another week of what can I say? I think that Mercury Uranus is the one we've got to watch for, because, and the Mars square Saturn, because I think more news comes out. But yeah, Christine, I'd agree with that. Jim has something to do in this world. Cosmic 3IA, you pulled the sun and nature reproduction, luminous goals, good timing, being at the right place at the right time, vital balance and good health in general. Absolutely, Jim, you have something to do in this world, most definitely. Thank you, Parry. Pleasant dreams, sweet dreams of paradise and a gift of rest. Oh, I'm longing for that. So I'm going to go and shut up shop, close up everything, and go to bed. And yes, Mary Thornbury, great idea. Let's spread joy this week. And oh, bless you, see me. Oh, she said, Penny, you're amazing. I do my best. Margaret, thank you so much. Adore you. You're probably happier where you are. England is going through it. You were born there and love it. I know. But, it's calling me. It's not about the surface. It's something in the energy of England is calling me, which is why I have to go. And yes, Parry, we are here for you. We all support each other here in this wonderful little soul family. And remember, if you want sessions with me next year, at the beginning of the year, for instance, to look at your chart and transits, email me at penny@pennydix.com. And do check out the overview for 2026 and for all the individual zodiac signs. They're not all up yet. I've only gone as far as Leo. I've got 7 more to really tweak the notes and record. I mean, it's a mega job because there is so much happening in 2026, and I can only touch the surface. Ah, Christine, I like that. Are you the dreamer or are you the dreamed? Jim, hopefully both. Maybe we all are. Ah, Cosmic 3i, love, lullaby and good night. And yes, if she is calling you, you must go. She is calling me. England is calling. So I will go. Right, I'm going to go. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hype, all of those wonderful things, and share. You know, if you have Facebook, I know, you know, some of you perhaps aren't very active on it, but, you know, sometimes just sharing the video, one person might see it and think, oh, you know, especially with the annual forecast, the 2026 forecast. So thank you, Christine. Sweet dreams. Yeah. I'm going to bed now. All right, my loves. Look, I'll be back next Sunday and I will be here doing an Astro Witter in the middle of the week. Send the stars to help the channel. Yeah. Night, night, Poonam. And lovely to see you all here. And I will speak to you and see you all very soon. If not before, it'll be next Sunday for another live stream for the week ahead. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.